We're doing pork you today.
Oh yeah?
I can say what I want, do what I want, wear what I want. I can say, you, just like that, and nobody's gonna do anything about it. You know, Conto's been open 10 years now. I'm just totally exploring pork in all the ways and all the cultures. So it's kind of the start, like a day in a pork-centric restaurant. The pig is a super sustainable animal, but there's something to be said for it. I mean, you can literally use all of it. There's that old saying, you can use everything but the oink. I choose to use the animal, we get them in whole, and I butcher them down, and the menu changes according to what cut we have available. When you get a pig from a small producer, sometimes you can get the offal. It's not always that easy. So kidneys, spleen, the pork heart, the liver, and the brain, which I remove from the skull myself. I'll make a pork liver terrine, grind in the spleen, grind in the heart, and we'll be able to wrap that in bacon. It's perfect. You know, I think saying farm-driven and market fresh and all those key terms, I mean, if any chef nowadays is worth his salt, that's what they do. A day in the life of a pork-centric restaurant, specifically in Conto, I mean, it starts here. This is my full day. Today we're in the midst of the complete shit show I like to call the Ferry Plaza Farmers Market. It's gonna be crazy all day. Not only do I buy for my home, but I buy for the entire restaurant. Prather is the first, actually, in the United States, first certified non-GMO, genetically modified, certified humane pork producer. They're the only ones in the United States, so all their feed that they're using is non-GMO feed. So they're 100% clean, large black pig. And that's where I get all my pork from.
You finally got you green tripe. Now you want me to change it and try to
No, I want
pull
both.
the other tripe
I want
out.
it all.
I was in there cleaning it for half an hour for a sample. And driving me nuts. Now we got it. Now no one's taking it. I'm like,
no,
you guys are driving me crazy.
Working with my son is really fun because he's growing his own opinions. How does meat happen?
When you're old and about to die.
Yeah, the rule is with him is no small animals, right? No little guys. He feels that they should have a life and live, and then it's okay. But when they're really little, it's not fair. Every time I come to the market on Saturday, I see anywhere between, 30 to 50 people I know. Hi, Dexter. Morning, guys. Hey, Paul, Hector, Lawrence, you all right? Do you need a hug? Ravi, whose card? I think I found an abandoned ship. Whose is it, do you know? The coffee's still hot. The coffee's still hot. I can't do it. Inspiration comes from everywhere. It comes from the market, comes from junk food, it comes from bad commercials, it comes from a bad meal, it comes from a great meal. It's everywhere. Friend of yours? I'm gonna pretty much get everything for the restaurant that I need today. I mean, this is all about making pork shine, and I can't do it without these farmers and ranchers here. So I bought here, I'm gonna head to the restaurant, and we're just gonna sort through everything, and I'm gonna change the menu. Every day, all the staff starts strolling in, everybody kicks down at 2:30, we all sit down. We have what we call pre-meal. And then after that, comes straight up, sit down with all the service staff, and we want to talk about what's happening with the service staff. We're gonna give them a taste of each new dish, talk about it, what's in it, is there gluten, is there garlic, is there fish, is there allergen possibilities, and explain the reasoning behind the dish, why it's happening, what's going on. When a hog is slaughtered, the blood is captured. They use the intestines to make blood sausage. All the organs are used. You can eat the stomach. The bones are made into stock. Pig bones for stock. Awesome. Trotters would make gelatin, but I just like serving trotters as themselves. What we're doing is we're doing a trotter cake. This does have chili in it. You have lemon zest, oregano, parsley. Next up, we have Iberico de Bellota lardo and melon. So we finish with hazelnuts, guys. It's the closest thing we can do to emulate the acorns. We have a little bit of lemon basil. Finish with olive oil and black pepper. The nuts are seasoned. You want to have the fruit with the fat. We have summer truffles today. Only dish, everybody hear that? Only dish that can get summer truffles is? Thank you. I am very fortunate to have a very good crew that I enjoy working with every day. They all work together to make everything correct and to make the guest happy, and you can't do it all by yourself. I can't put out all that food by myself. I can orchestrate a menu, I can organize everything, I can set everything up, but I cannot produce solely by myself food for 150 guests. It's impossible. There we go. If you guys can pace your tables, we will fly the food out. If you hammer us with all your orders at once, if you do the cluster bomb, which I hate, which is go to 4 tables and then run over and enter all 4 orders in, you're gonna f us. You take an order, put it in, like dropping a drink, back and forth, that paces us, that gives us controls. Each member of the team has a job, and I don't want to sit there and micromanage all of them. Ultimately, that is part of what my job is. As soon as your order comes in, don't with that egg. I don't want you with it all night. Crack it, put it in a cup. Service is hectic, it's busy, it's pushing, and it's all about making a customer happy. Getting the food on the plate in a timely manner with all the other plates that are being served at the table and expedited quickly. Pork is special for me. It's not special for everybody, and I think Pork U is going to dig into a lot. It's going to dig into culture, it's going to dig into history, it's going to dig into breeds, but ultimately, Pork U is just all about the swine and how special it is and how it taps into the world. And hopefully I can lead everybody in a really good direction.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.